Alright, we're back. We're back with even better Korea in Bad Ideas Guy 2. Things are progressing and progressing well. We're well on our way to making 500 ducats every month, and slowly but surely we traipse our way around the planet so that we can make our way over to this false Korea that's taken over our real homelands. Not to mention along the way we'll have to take back better Pyongyang. There's plenty to do in front of us, but first and foremost we have to drive the Spaniards into the sea. We're poised and ready to strike, although we are certainly a bit terrified of them. We're able to overcome them these days, but not without troubles. Last time we clashed, didn't they have one morale more than me? Perhaps even more, and that is rather a lot. However, we are hampered by a few things. For one, we have a lot of overextension on provinces we can't even core right now. They're outside of our coring range until we get some initial coring done. And then that should allow us to establish some colonial nations. I'm looking for you, colonial Canada and colonial Louisiana. So with this high overextension, we have a lot of things hurting us here. Those mercenary costs is something that I forgot about. Okay, people are saying it was 1.5 morale more that the Spaniards had than us. Okay, well that's a concern. So a few things to take care of before we jump right into it. I managed to grab this off of the Spaniards earlier on, and that means we have... well, we should have two trade companies. We only have one, because if I recall well, I removed you to culturally and... No, it was to convert you, because I didn't want any Sunnis around here, but now I will culturally enrich you as well. I should do the same to Cape Verde, and then we will make sure all of this is part of the trade company, because, I mean, honestly, Cape Verde is not giving us a whole lot of anything. That 96 manpower will not be missed, in favor of having it as part of a trade company. Boom. And that should bring the autonomy floor way down on both of these, so I'm hoping for that. Additionally, I want to make my way further across. I need to get over to the false pretenders of Korea and establish ourselves there for now and forever. Hopefully I don't have anything to do in the New World, although I can imagine some rebels popping up, either for me or for my subjects. That's why I'm leaving a small strike team of mercs back there, but the bulk of my army is here, poised and ready to strike Spain. There's no reason to do anything before unpausing, other than perhaps making sure we have all of our advisors. Who can we get? Hard to argue with a bit of discipline where we're going. We're going to need that. I wish I could level them up, but most of my advisors are not of an accepted culture, because I am slowly, but surely, spreading the Korean culture around here. I want to have a lot more Diplo power so that I can be on that. We've fulfilled the manufactories mission. I can swim in ducats as and when I need. Did you look up the names of those islands scattered between the coasts of Africa and India? No, but I'm sure we'll figure it all out. Alright, so how's this war going down? I have a bit of a plan. That is that I'm going to hold Gibraltar and make sure he can't get reinforcements from down here, where after his war with Tunis, I'm imagining the bulk of his units are. And then I'm going to make a sudden strike on the Spaniards. That is the hope, at least. I don't think there's anything I have to do before pulling the trigger. Meow is poised and ready. Is it Meow that I want? We have Meow and Grand Jester available. I think it wouldn't hurt to have an extra general at the ready. Could have a lot if we make our ruler a general, but we're going to try our hands with... Who exactly? We've got Meow, we've got Grand Gesture. I think it's time for Adam Whitelaw to return to the fray. It feels like we normally have him on the seas, but here he is on land, and he blows horribly. I am sufficiently disgusted here. Alright, I'm gonna re-roll. Probably just gonna fire you straight away. I know who never lets us down, though, and it's bare minimum. Come on, don't let me down. I'll even capitalize you properly. Okay, so we're getting some pretty awful generals right now. If anything, I'd rather have Whitelaw around than bare minimum because of that pretty impressive 2 siege. So goodbye, bare minimum. And G Kim is old. I think we'll have our luck with G Kim on the battlefield then. Now we're talking. Oh, now we are most assuredly talking. Alright, lead the way, G Kim. I need your expertise on this battlefield. Not that surprising with 25 army tradition. Not to mention no real modifiers to give us better units, or better generals rather. Okay, is there anything for it other than attacking? Yes, I should think a bit about the casus belli we're using. I was eyeing up these claims on you here, which would be nice to have, but it's going to be years before I core all of this. Look at this, so the initial set are going to be done in 2.5 years, some more than that, and only then I can get onto the others that are going to take a good 4 years or so because of our horrific national ideas that we have. So I'm thinking more along the lines of taking this land that doesn't give overextension, and because it's in a trade company region, if I secure the Cape of Good Hope, I'll get an extra merchant. So yeah, I think I should focus more about taking his overseas land, so that's what our CB will be. With that in mind, I'm going to erect a merc unit there and go to war for the Cape in Africa. Nobody is going to want to help me out because of distant war, fighting in another war. Not to mention my diplomatic reputation has seen better days, that is to say any day. I'd love to have a better guy here. I really need to focus on Diplo power. So in 43 I need to remember to do that. So let's get on this. We're going to war for the Cape. Let's do it. So how's this going to go down? What are we going to do? Well, you right here are going to hold Gibraltar. It's mountainous and it's the only way across here unless he takes his boats. I just pray to God he does not. I'm going to have you folks march your way fast as you can over to over to the heart of Spain, and we're going to try and pop his forts. Okay, well, this is something promising. If I can get Perineos down on the double, that'll be a mountainous thing he'll have to take back. I don't know where his troops are, but we're just going to go all in here. What should I do with you guys? North or south? North or south? I think I'll have you guys up north to help out with this, just in case these sieges go pear-shaped. Well, let's go for it and hope for the best. Plan for the worst, maybe end up somewhere in between. I also hope my navies don't get scuttled along the way, but you guys are hunting against pirates, so that should be alright. So... ooh, okay. Right, so the Spaniards are around and are... 425, okay, a bit scary. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to blast those walls down and we are going to assault it ASAP. I'm going to hope for the best here. And I'm also going to keep you guys all consolidated together. It's going well, right? It's going well. Yeah, I'm sure we'll have it down. There we go. Now, how fast can you get over there? Potentially fast enough. I actually have half-decent manpower as well. What I think I'm going to do is refill you, so I'm not at any risk of this one falling immediately. But I think I'll still have you guys go over to Perineos. And then we secure that one quickly. What's the situation down here? You'll hold Gibraltar real soon, I hope? Good. Why don't we make sure you take Cadiz as well? And yeah, if I can get that one as well, I'll have him on the back foot. Oh, does he know what I'm doing, I wonder? Let's have you guys merge together so you don't cost me double the everything. He's going for Soria. Hopefully he realizes that I outnumber him, but you never know with this guy. Morale isn't top-notch. We'll get there in bags of time, so I think I'm going to stop the force march. And it would really suck if they did pull the trigger on me. The coalition in the New World, I mean. He has only 2 cannons, so hopefully the fort that I just refilled will actually hold. 27th of August to get there. I'm a busy man. Let's get there as fast as we can. It only costs mil. There's no sign of the Spaniards over here. Doesn't look like he's transporting anything back, so this might be okay. What I'll also do is get to work on the Cape so I can get my ticking war score. And I trust my New Worlders to take care of New Spain. But just in case, I guess we'll have you do a bit of work down there for a change. Could have you work on that, but I won't. Are you guys going to revolt on me, I wonder? Totemist Zealots, Separatists. I mean, I'm just expecting this stuff to revolt. I hope 9,000 will be enough to deal with that. Ooh, he's got his heavies out in force, but I have the Papal State sitting back, getting his morale. He might even help me out. That would be nice. So with a touch of luck, those Spaniards are going to be too busy trying to deal with Castilla-Wotsits, and then I can promptly secure this... Oh, he blew the walls off straight away. Damn. Okay, well I have to show that 2 can play at that game. Alright, so I got his mountainous fort. What do I do about that? I need to fight you guys straight away. I don't think I can fight him, and I don't want to leave this one open. Right, I have something resembling a plan. How fast can you guys get down there? August, September, October. That's a wee bit of time. Mush. So the Spaniards overall have 46, 47, 48. Yeah, they have quite a few. Let me recount that one. 46, 47, 48, 56. Which means they have a 20-something stack. Are they down here? They're not poised and ready to jump over here, though. Cadets has supply limits. It's gonna fall in 3 days. I wonder if he's there. Can I goad him into coming here? Can I goad him into Gibraltar and then tenderize him? Where are his units? That's what I'd like to know here. Aha, he is there. Oh dear lord, it's a 5-4-3 general as well. Okay, I'm gonna need probably all I can muster to take care of him. But he's there. Alright, I'm hatching a plan here. Pope Boy is also on the case. I just need to get my army down here, and I need him not to take Castellavilla back. It's not the end of the world, but I'd rather he didn't. I have a cunning plan. Okay, it was only a supply shortage. It could have been a lot worse. Is that really the fastest way there? I guess it is. Yeah, there's that fort in Toledo costing me. At least that's keeping them busy. Alright, this'll work. I have faith in myself here. Oh jeez. That's a water shortage, that's bad news. Okay, but I can score that fort back kinda quickly as well. As long as he doesn't come down here to reinforce this battle. Which means I want you over here on the double. Right, I have vision on him. What's that? He's not coming over? I want him over here though. What'll it take? What will it take? Come now, I can't let that fort to the north fall that quickly. Alright. He'll be there on the 16th. I can get there in the 7th. Alright. 3, 4... He'll be there in Cadets on the 16th. He'll be there on the 16th, so I need you guys to force march your way back there. 11th, 7th, okay. This is risky stuff. I want them to get locked in on it, but you guys are probably going to march your way over there as fast as you can as well. 12th, 16th. Come on, get locked in, you bastard. There we go. He'll be flanking me hard, though. I've got more guns, but it's a dangerous amount of flanking. He's got 3 maneuver, but if I have 3 maneuver as well, like Grand Jester does, then that won't be enough. Let's have you over there, so it's 16-16. He won't flank me too hard. Alright, I need this one to win, and win hard. Thankfully, Casta is holding up north. Come on, you Spaniards. Is there even a dirtier word? He has no cavalry, but jings, look at that difference in everything. He's got more discipline, much more morale, more... Okay, I barely out-tactic him because I managed to get the tech advantage. So I'm hoping that I blow him away. This -4 is going to gut him, I hope. Unless he rolls some sick rolls. Kill them. Kill the Spanish dogs. Send them into the Strait of Gibraltar. I don't think we need to force march our way over here to make our point. Yes! Well, what's that? You want to run away? Many people want to run, you see. But not everybody is allowed to. Die, you Spanish dogs! There we go. Whew! Alright, that eases up the tension something fierce. But I still have a problem known as Spain to the north. That's 31,000. I need pretty much all of these guys to rectify that situation. But rectify it I will. So I need you guys back together. I'm gonna probably drop out the non-merc infantry. That is a lot of non-merc infantry. Could I rip Casta de la Villa away fast enough and then have you on the back foot, I wonder? Hard to say. What's the best way to go about this? Fortunately, Pope Boy is in town. I'd like him to fight for me. He doesn't have the tech advantage over Spain, but he has the everything else advantage. Discipline for the Pope there. And he's taken religious defensive ideas, not bad. But Casta de la Villa is ready to fall. Alternatively, I could have the Pope hold this, which would be kind of nice. Or if I have him take Valencia, that opens up the whole place. So I might just say, Papal State, please work on that. My units can head on north. There's also the problem that he could well just get his units back into, well, back and ready to roll. You'll be there on the 1st of January. You will not, I believe. Okay, good. You'll be able to reinforce fully at both locations. Casta de la Villa is holding out. I might even be able to send these Spaniards packing. It's going to be a costly battle, almost no doubt. Goodbye money, but hello Pope Boy, taking care of this. I could tell him to launch the walls, but I do want to spare some of my own points here. It's not the end of the world if he takes that, I'd just rather he didn't. 71, it's almost certain to fall. There we go. So I don't know where the mucky pup is hiding here. But I do know that we are getting our conversions done overseas, so what more is there to do there? Including our sub... Well, I could make that work for you over in Kosa. Or I could do my own stuff. And I think I'll look after my own stuff. Heavens knows I have a lot of rebels that wish to rise up. There we go, let's stagger it a bit so we actually get some morale back. And then if I just march my way over to Castilla, we should be able to take it. What are you guys even doing? Oh, those are my heavy ships that are still patrolling, aren't they? I should have considered that. I've got the Cape, so that's a good thing as well. What does the ledger say about the remaining Spaniard count? How many are left? That wipe helped, but there's still 50, 60 odd thousand of them. Look at this, they're building up and shipping over, but they should be coming over piecemeal, enough for me to take care of. I just hope he doesn't go over and fight the Papal States, because that would hurt me a fair bit. I should probably force my way over here to take it as fast as I can. But I'll probably send everybody over there so we can actually put the Spaniards to sword. Under the divine leadership of Yi King. Yi Kim, rather. But he's my king. Okay, you did good, lads, but consider cowering in fear at the Spanish Armada. Always get your 10s to 1s, even if they cost you a couple of points. So hopefully he's actually going to go north to that mountainous fort. That would make my life quite a bit easier. So away you go, and frankly away you go. Okay, there we go. Got that back nice and simple, and yes, if he goes there, then I can attack him in the mountains and get a stunning advantage there, especially since it's going to get another morale tick. So what do I do now? I could send loads of people to Madrid and get a lot of... yeah, I think I'll take advantage of him being busy there at the moment, so I'm going to send the bulk of my units like this over to the Straits to hold it better. I'm going to send you guys on a mission. 5 of you take down Madrid under Meow... under Meow's guidance. 10 of you get onto Toledo under Adam Whitelaw's guidance. My mercs... difficult one, actually. Pretty difficult. Yeah, you guys should be able to clean up anything down south, whereas you guys are going to split up something fierce. I know that's larger than you guys really need to be, but these are Spaniards we're talking about. There we go, that should help us out a bit. Hopefully he stays locked on Perineos for a while, with only 3 cannons. He's not barraging the walls. This is kind of good. Don't let them pass. How about down south here? Yeah, you're working hard. How about the New World? Oh wow, Spain doesn't know what hit it. Hit them like a truck. New Spain is up north, but they're not getting in the way of my coring, thankfully. If they did, I'd be so angry at them. Oh, he did. Either he rolled a natural breach, which he did not, or he blasted the walls down, which he did. That makes me have to speed up my consideration here considerably. I want to fight him in those mountains, because it's very bad for him. But my cannons are really what would change the story there. So with that, I'm actually going to have you guys head back. Once we have some of these occupations done, have you guys over there in Aragon. Oh, I do not trust 2 rolls on that. Him blasting the forts only delays him getting Tech 19. That's a good point. Maybe not the best point, but a good point nonetheless. Okay, that was nothing tragic. Yeah, I'm sure it'll soon go away. Right. How is this gonna work? I'm gonna need probably a lot of units there, so get as many as we can over to Aragon in the hopes that it will hold. I still want you guys all there. I like this one. I like Toledo falling fast, but more cannons will butcher them. So 6 to help you out there, and you guys just leave behind 3. The rest of you just get over to Aragon. So hopefully it doesn't magic Perenio away. It should have a decent lastability on it. Oh my. He actually decided to give up on the siege to fight these guys. I didn't expect that, but that might hurt me in new and interesting ways. Alright, you guys get over there. And those guys are forfeit. His main stack's on its way. But I just need to keep my eyes on what he's doing now, because he could, well, turn over to one of these provinces from where he is. And that would hurt me in nasty ways. He's going for Soria. Right, Soria are highlands, so that will help us out. We'll be there on the 23rd, he'll be there on the 2nd of May. So, I guess I want as many as I can over in Soria, as long as you guys can reach there in time as well. It's not the same as hitting up the mountains, but it's going to have to do. It's the best we can get here. Right, defeating him means more than these sieges right now, so I need to get everything I can into Soria. This month, ideally. G. Kim's divine leadership will help, but it might not save the day. Alright lads, get over there, and then I need you to force march your way up. Oh, son of a gun, I forgot about Toledo. And Valencia. He's going to be there very soon. I can make a very slick escape from here, but it's going to be a case of get your asses to Madrid. We're going to hold out there. Some of you are just going to have to keep mom up north. Damn man, I took Toledo and Valencia for granted there, and it's going to come back to hurt me. However, we managed to keep Perennios out of this, so it's not all bad. In fact, if this battle works out, it could be said that this will be all good. Unfortunately, if he's on his way to Madrid, these guys are all going to have to hightail it south to Toledo, which means I drop my otherwise fairly successful. You know, we had one shot at this and it's a water shortage. Who knows, we might even take Madrid on this next one, especially if Mr. 2 Siege is on his way. It's risky biscuits though, like I said, if he just marches straight there, that's bad news for me. Unfortunately, his armada has decided... Wait, transports? I wonder if he's trying to transport onto my land there. Maybe getting Defender could help with the lack of morale. You mean Defender of the Faith? I am not willing to defend Catholics. Just takes the Ottomans pulling some horrible wars and it all goes pear-shaped for me. Right, I think I'm going to take on the New Spaniards with my overseas army. I don't really trust these guys to do it themselves, and I guess you can head over to New Spain. Just take that. I'm winning pretty good here, but we'll see what comes of it. This could go rough.